Silicon Zeros. Well, I say last one. Definitely not the last one. We're on page 3 of 59. But possibly the last one for today. Because that'll take us to 9. What is it called? Silicon Zeros. Hello. Welcome to the proximity. F-mod. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Don't worry. In the 60s, the heart of California's Santa Clara Valley. One day they'll call the Silicon Valley. And it'll shake the world. But right now, it's just us. Straight out of school, I wasn't having a lot of luck finding work when Laszlo offered me a job at his new company. I jumped at it. I still have no idea what to expect. But it's time to get started. This is Silicon Zeros. The next step in my Itch.iOdyssey. Oh, and we dive straight in. Dana, good to see you. This is going to be very dry. I'm excited to get to work. I knew Zerocom is the company I dreamed of since I was still in the old country. I've got a timer. I'm going to start the timer. See, normally I'm just recording a video and therefore the timer happens. But because I'm live on the internet. I'm live on Twitch. Join me at John Proxy at twitch.com.net .org. After 7 UK time. Anyway, I'm going to start adding modules, shall I? I'm just going to... We want it to say 2? Hang on, no, let's read it. I can augend. I can addend. And a sum. I did it. I did the thing. I wasn't really... I wasn't Twitch.television. Yes. Good, promising stuff. I just click buttons, buddy. I know you are new, but I have great confidence. When you took my personality tests, I detected an astonishingly high-level mental temperature. A mind that is above the ordinary kind. I'm not so sure. I will give you all of the time you need for that spark to fully light. When it does, Dana, you'll be the beacon for us to follow. Laszlo. Multi-wiring. Okay. What do we want? I can have 2. And I can make 4. Am I supposed to make 4? I don't know. I actually have no idea what I'm trying to achieve right now. Right. What if I want 3? What if I want 3? I can make 3. Okay, is that what we wanted? Oh yeah, it says up there. I want to make 3. Cool, let's go into the next puzzle. I'm being a bit mean to this game, not reading everything. So I'll try and read more. I think I can hear Carolyn's impaler outside. She arrived even before you, but left to find supplies. Her work... I shouldn't do that. Ethic is incredible. Let us see what she's scrunched up. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to make a 4. Okay. Well, I already know how to make a 4. Where do we get a sum? Do we need one more? There we go. Made a 4. Lovely. Great. Looks like everything's working. Not totally sure what we're working. I'm not entirely sure either. But the parts are fine. This is pretty nostalgic for me. Reminds me of the days I spent playing hooky from school. Yes, that's what I did when I was playing hooky. I did maths problems. The most exciting off-school subject. Building ratios in my garage. I'm going to miss these when the module Fab is running. Next. What do I want? Add outputs for. Did I not have that before? With. Oh, it's a configuration tool. What? Oh, hang on. I've got a 0. The other thing I've got for you is this configuration tool. You can use it to tinker with the number modules. I see. Let me tinker. Can I just do 4? Does that count? I've got 4. Fine. Make it 2. Feel like the 4 counted. I'm looking there. There's the camera. Excellent. I'm gonna get back to the module fab. There's a very I like the clunky clicky noises of this game. So I'll leave you in Laszlo's hands from here. Those personality tests of his are something else. I don't know about you, but I wasn't expecting to be grilled about my relationship with my mother when I applied. No, that seems somewhat intrusive if you ask me, but okay, fair enough. Modules. Cool. There's my number. There's my adder. What number do you want? You want me to have 5? I'm going to need a few of these then, aren't I? Can I change the number? Hang on. Well, we can do it with 2 and 2 and 1. We only need 2. Okay. We'll need another one then. Oh, I don't know if that's the most efficient way. The most efficient way is the quickest way I can do it with my brain not exploding. Right, wonderful. Alicia got in a few moments ago. Another brilliant woman, undervalued by foolish men. Incredible what those talents these companies leave for us to snap up. Though I suppose I should not complain too much. If the market valued you at what you truly were worth, I would never be able to afford you. So I love puzzle games, by the way, but there are quite a few programming games, and so it's competing with those. And of course, they're all going to be a bit dull at the start because they have to teach people, you know, it's got to work for everyone. So I'm just like, there's one by the World of Goo people, which I still haven't finished because that got quite difficult, and that had a sequel as well. And there is... I need to be less abstract. I'm going to have to open up my Steam, I think. Hang on. Google World of Goo Corporation.
I found this on the web.
Okay, I don't know if that's what I wanted. Okay, I've got a memory slot. I think I know what that does, but it will store a number. Cool. It's on a 6. So if I make 2s, on what? Close down, you. Okay. I might have to redo this. Okay. There's a company called 2D Boy who made World of Goo. And you know what? I can't remember, so I shouldn't faff around. But yeah, there's other programming games like that, and it's competing against them. But yes, one of them has a really good reputation. The 2D Boy one is it's okay. It's okay. It's sort of like this, but it has like people walking into a room, and so like they're mechanically walking around and grabbing pieces of paper. Those pieces of paper will have numbers on. It's exactly the same as this, but like this is just the route the gentlemen take, right? But the other one is a company that makes loads of games, and they're all kind of about alchemy or chemistry, and it's all kind of mechanical arms moving stuff. It's another programming game, but it's once you finish the puzzle, you get to see this wonderful animation, and again, it's competing against that. Though this does have this very satisfying noise. Anyway, let's read what this actually does, because apparently I'm not getting it. External memory machine is storage outside of the machine. When you plug a number into this reader module, it will spit out the value stored in that memory slot. So you can see what's in the memory on the far right. So I'm not understanding why it's not doing that already. Takes a number and outputs the value from that number in the slot in the memory. Oh. This is the memory here. Why is the value... so if I do 1... Why does it now say 9? Okay, I'm not getting this one. Ah, okay. So I'm an idiot. Okay. So I just put in 0, I put in 1, 10 or 15 and I'll get that out. I get it now. So I just didn't understand. Anyway. Mem-sum. Mem-sum and then some. I'm alright. Okay, when Laszlo ran his tests, he told me I was uncommonly thorough. He said that I was passionate about his great dream. Odd, since he hadn't told me anyone what it was yet. Okay, what do I want? I want a 7. Fine. How do I get another one of these? Oh, yes, of course. If we make this into 5... Oh, it can't be. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, yes. Go away, you. Go away. Go. No. Ah! Don't necessarily need that actually, but... Alright, I've got my 6, that turns it into a 5. But I actually want 7. So I'm just going to figure out how to do that. I mean, 9. I need a 2. And to get a 2, I need an 8. And to get an 8, I need a 2. It seems circular to me. 5. Sorry, I was being dumb. 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have to combine them. Makes sense? I thought I could pour both in for some reason. Eight into there to get my 2. Right, what do I need? Then I need a 5 plus a 7. Plus 2 into a 7. We have our 7. Lovely. Took you long enough. No, I'm sorry. Just joking. You finished just at the right time. I'm sorry I'm a little late, but it's fine. Check out this demo. It's just set up for the simulator. Okay, what are those games called? Because it's going to bug me. I'm just going to open up my Steam. Very unprofessional when I'm looking at a completely different game. Updating my Steam, so while I do that, I'm going to go back into the game. Hit the blue test button at the bottom to enter the simulator. Shows how your machine runs over time, which is tracked in ticks. Some modules, like latches, do something once per tick, but you don't need to understand those yet. I'm not going to let you edit this anyway. Just run the sim forward until it hits 15. Okay, sorry, let's move that there. It's going to open up that on the wrong page, isn't it? Cool. Here's your chance to do simpler. Build a machine that stores 15 in the latch. Just it in the simulator. Don't worry about Godwin. What's that game called? I keep forgetting what it's called, and I'm going to find it now. I'm just going to be briefly distracted by looking at the screen, at a different screen. Ah, John, what's it called? Okay, won't be a second. Very unprofessional. They've got several games. Hang on, what I'll do is I'll look at the store and I'll look up programming. It's just going to bug me if I don't figure it out. Okay, Shenzhen.io, but it's not specifically the one I'm looking at. But this is Shenzhen.io, which is sort of the same type of thing, where you program in, but you program them in little computer modules, and eventually you get it builds different machines, and it's got you have to print out the manual. It's very clever. Like you can program. I think that's a side game. But they've made a bunch of other games, like X-Punks, which is the sort of same thing, but you're a tiny little robot, and you have to program it to go into the specific rooms to store the numbers and stuff. But the ones I've already played is Opus Magnum. Opus Magnum is just amazing. You build these little things, and you have to program in. You just program the spin and the turn. And it all makes sense. And once you finish a design, it's just the best thing in the world. Also, yeah, it encourages you to be more efficient with your design and stuff like that. It's very satisfying to play. Not the hardest game in the world, but you can see programming there. But my point is, it's Zachtronics, which I was getting at. Well, I've not heard of Nerds. Oh, that's the newest one. Anyway, this TIS 100. Like sometimes they make really dry ones on purpose. Space Chem. That's the original one. It's Alchemy. Anyway, I'm being a little mean to that game, because just because there's like a token game in that genre, it doesn't mean every game has to compete with it. But like, my point is, those games are reasonably good and not just straight up throwing you logic gates. Okay. Build a machine that stores 15 in a latch and test it in the simulator. I actually have no idea what I'm doing right now, but I think I can figure out. Oh, no. Can I change that number? Okay, fair enough. It was just teaching me that. Next puzzle. Set the memory slot to 3 to 1 and test it. Sorry this took so long, Dana. I had some unexpected delays, but the writer modules are ready. The writer at the start of every tick, kind of like latches. Instead of holding values inside, they take the slot number as the first input and store the other input to the external memory. I want this to be free. And I want you to write 1. So yeah, in Shenzhen.io, instead of it just being a memory, there'll be like a picture of Snake on the screen, and you'll be programming Snake, and you'll literally program Snake. Like, people have done clever things with logic gates, so it's a little bit of a step back to go, let's just build baby's first logic gate. And I feel like I'm being really mean. Like, this is all clever stuff. It's just that I've essentially solved all these puzzles before, right? That's the problem. To the point, let me open up Steam again. There's another game. Like, all those Zachtronic games are amazing, but the one I said by 2D Boy, can you search it by company? World of Goo. Just search World of Goo. Yes. Hang on, I can do this on this screen. World of Goo is great, by the way. Oh, hang on. What? Ah, there it is. Human Resource Machine. Human Resource Machine literally has exactly the same problem as the game I'm playing. It's got a very clever look to it, but you can see right here, it's sort of the same thing, but it's got a story. It's got a more cartoony. It's a lot easier to swallow when you have this kind of silly story going on about the corporate evils of like corporatism. That made me sound incredibly dumb. I feel like you know what I mean. But like, if you even just look up the first couple of levels, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. But because they've made it look different, I'm more likely to engage with it. I really like to go back. To the point that my brother, who's a better programmer than I, because that's his actual job, just kind of rolled his eyes at Human Resource Machine. But he likes the Shenzhen stuff. And basically, all the Zachtronic stuffs kind of puts a lot of the other stuff to shame. But I do like the capitalism bad of all the World of Goo games with the Tomorrow Corporation. Anyway, all of this is horribly unfair to this game, which I'm clearly not taking at face value. Like, I've played at least 15 visual novels. So, like, this took a lot of work. Not that visual novels don't take work, but obviously you can just buy a program that lets you make visual novels, right? So all you're doing is coming up with a story. So, like, I don't mean to take anything away from this. And I don't know where this game goes to. They've clearly got a story. But yes, I'm going to be somewhat distracted by just going through the basic logic games. But it does also... All of these games have to assume I have no knowledge. Okay. Puzzle select? Ooh, okay, so there we go. I think it's just taught me stuff. Now I can actually do the actual game. Cows. When I first came over from Hungary, I first heard a story. At the end, a man bought a calf when it was free. Oh god, no. No, what you've done there, game. What you've done is you've just given me a maths problem. And just because you've made it a story... No, I'm not doing cows. How dare you? I was expecting cows and you gave me a maths problem. Spares. Okay, Carol has given me some good news and some bad news. Good news is that she has a new part ready, a subtractor module. Okay, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to have 48? Add a number of modules. I wonder if we can substitute those parts away. Do you think you can build a machine that doubles the value in the memory slot to 0? So I need 46. Sorry, I need 86. Yes, okay, fine. Let's do that. I have subtraction now. Read. I can write. I can latch. Let's do this. Well, obviously we will need that number first. And I can only subtract. Huh. Okay. Where's my number thing? Okay, well I'll have to read from it, won't I? The other thing is, by being as dry as this, even though I've literally solved these problems before, I am having a little bit of a problem just remembering what everything does. I need to read memory slot 0, so I need the number 0. This has stored the number 0, so I can take it from there. Lovely. I can change what's in there as well. I have 43 now. Ooh. Huh. Okay. That's my phone. Does that mean I have to press the button and I need it to work for all the different things? I'll see, I'll find out. I've got 5 minutes to figure this out. So what I can do? I mean, if I subtract that from that, I get 0. But I've only got memory slot. My goal. It doesn't seem to make a difference. Okay, how do I get this 43? Okay, I've forgotten what this does. A writer. Picks a slot value and writes that value of each tick. Okay, I won't worry about this for the time being. I'm guessing I need to do these and that's what that's for. How do I just get this number? What's the non-stupid way of doing it? Currently I have 43. Seems like a lot. Obviously I can do that, but that's just 0 again. I'm not super sure. Unique modules 4. I have all the modules out. Okay, so what I need to do... How do I get any other number that isn't 0? Okay, this is where I show how dumb I am online. After saying all that, or after talking shit about this game... If I can get any of these other memory things, but it seems to just switch them. Which makes me think it's not that different. May as well use 43. I'm just trying to figure out how you get another number. Well, this 43, what can I do with it? I need a second number, surely. Any second number. No, that's not true. I can make a really, really big number by writing the 43 this. Oh, I only have a tick limit of 1. Okay. No, carry on, carry on. I was fine with that. I didn't mean to go back. Where was I? Counter? No, I was being stuck on... I don't know where I am now. Bears. Okay. I don't know. And we're basically out of time. I know how to get 43. And I feel like I need a second number. Would it make sense? Huh. I kind of feel like I want to solve one of the difficult ones now. It was pink, so maybe that makes it harder. I'm going to leave this, I think. But yeah. Although, no, hang on. I faffed, like, I should spend a couple more minutes. Let's try one more. Okay, I think this device, will be a cornerstone of what we do at Zerocom. It should set memory slot 0 to 0, 1 to 1, so on. Okay, so this is, yeah, I get this. Number, adder, and state module. So literally, I have to put 1 in on 1, 2 in on 2, 3 in 3, 4 in on 4. I get that. I think my brain has stopped working. No, counter. How do I get the 0? Okay. One. Okay. There's a 0. That's going to do 0 every time, right? Oh, no. Okay. Fine. No. I keep... Okay. That's going to do both of those. But what I want is another one of those. Oh, I apparently just didn't have that. What? Okay, that's... I want to get rid of those. I thought I knew what I was doing, and then suddenly the wrong thing came out. let me just see what this does. Yeah, so far it's not ticking up. What I was going to do, I was going to add another one in between it. Something like that. But I know that's not right. I don't need to worry. Okay. I just need to get it to tick up. Cut! We've actually gone over 35 minutes, but I'm going to finish this one. I think this is like the last one I'm doing tonight, so. Okay, all I actually want right now is something to increase by 1 every single time. But I need it to be the 0. And it just... so it's supposed to take... Like, we take a 0, we take a 1. But no, that's not going to add 1 up every single time. I need this. Go into itself. There we go. Right. Unless... Okay, this is not the entire game. This is just the beginnings. But I am going to let you go there. We're going... There isn't really any... Got a bit of music. Let's see what our next game is. Even if that is the last one. Right. So I'm going to talk about Silicon Heroes. And it's been a couple of days. I think I was very unfair talking for it. I happen to have a friend who was watching at the time, and she's a programmer. She's much smarter than I am. So she was like literally, "Oh, it's Gates," and just like she was commenting a lot for other stuff like Task Force Campus and Glittermitten, but like just no interest at all because it's just Gates, and that's the biggest problem with Silicon Valley, Silicon Heroes, Zeros even. Sorry. So I kept talking about Shenzhen.io. What I didn't realise is that Shenzhen obviously is a real place, and it's thought of as the Silicon Valley for a specific type of tech. So somebody's got an inspiration already. But yeah, I think you're just gonna suffer if you're too close to that, because it's too nichey a game to not notice a likes. Like, the game functioned really well. Like, I think I had enough downtime in the game to actually genuinely describe. I'm just gonna put boxes and knobs and stuff. Bars and things. I don't know why I did it at an angle. It's just kind of weird. Number 7 on it. This isn't going to make sense. It's going to lead to this box over here. It's going to do another set of things. But yes, because of the sort of various other programming games, it's just going to have to be as good as those. Like, I don't know anyone who plays a programming game and goes, you know, I want more of that, but like, I want something that's basically this, but starting all over again. Like, when you want more of it, I guess the point I was trying to make was you want a more advanced challenge, rather than, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Down here, balls and stuff. Play button wasn't there. Timeline down here. Who knows what this means? I should have made this the story in the corner. Let's have a little talk head there. I think sometimes I do quite good if I don't overthink these drawings. Like, I quite like this, despite the fact I'm clearly rushing through and not. Like, sometimes I just plan and plan and plan and it becomes terrible. Well, I guess. Like, we didn't get this far in terms of actual things I had access to. Let's put an X on there. Lots of things coming off it. No. Come off there. Go. Now to a side thing that I've slid off. This, of course. So yes, let me recap. I thought the game was perfectly functional. It was all very satisfying to actually. You know what? I think that was a caps lock. There we go. It all seemed perfectly functional. The puzzles made sense, although I'm not sure about the blackboard, and I think I dived into a puzzle that I didn't quite understand the part for. So I do worry that that's too steep. Unfortunately, doing these kinds of gate puzzles is just going to remind me of other games, and that's to its detriment. But in a vacuum, it seems really good. Had this come out first. Oh, this is what I done with there with that one. To remove all that, I think it was better before. That's a shame. Okay, nice. Look. There we go, I think I'll do. Silicon Zeros. It's handy. I mean, it was all black and white, right? Right. Draw something that'll make my neural network light up like a Cumus tree. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I could program it, couldn't I? Right. I don't know if this counts as a game or not, because it's a pixel Fireplace by Ted Martins, where you type commands in. You roast marshmallows, throw logs into the crackling fire. I don't actually have it on my computer. I shall download it. It's cozy interactive simulation. I think you type in stuff like marshmallow. This seems more like a toy than a game, so I don't know if I've got. Hang on, something weird's going on. I'm gonna quit out of this. Cool. There we go. Sorry. This is Pixel Fireplace. It's a cozy, type-controlled simulation. Strike a match, throw logs into the crackling fire, and watch them slowly burn down in the ash in real time. Discover more interactive commands like marshmallow, s'more, hot dog, firecracker, newspaper, red, sunset, water, or just sit back, turn the lights down, and enjoy. Fireplace. There you go. Put it on the big screen. I don't know if this counts as a game. Look how impressive that is, bloody hell. I don't know if this counts as a game, but people seem to really like it. Got displayed at Baby Castles in New York. But I don't know if I can justify 30 minutes. Maybe I should download this and just do it on the stream. It's got there's Crypt and the Necrodancer there. Not playing Crypt, sadly. Hang on, a few of my other freelance projects, collaborations, and personal stuff. Cadence of Hyrule. There you go. Oh no, it won't let me go back. No. There we go. Oh, I actually wanted to go back. Crypt and Necrodancer and Amplified DLC Hexels, Marrow Marshmallow. It's Hexels. Oh, whoa! None of that. Huh. Okay. Maybe I'll do that next time, maybe I won't. It's going to be difficult to know. Anyway, I think this is good for the stream. We've been doing this for 3.5 hours. I might be back on in a second, but I'll be playing some less interesting games. But for the Itch games, that's it for the time being. Thank you for watching. I'm going to say this as if more people are watching than just Well-Spoken Rambler, but I'm glad you're watching as well. But I pretend, using the power of illusion, that I'm broadcasting to many people. The future. Hypothetically, I am. Oh, I didn't even know there was a second person. He's from Explodey's stream. Hello, Heisenthal. People sneakily watching me. You know what? I would have known. I would have known had I been clicking on the screen. There's actually apparently 3. One of them's me. But yes, I am now disappearing. But yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, and I suspect, because I might play Cyberpunk, I suspect Cyberpunk's going to have less interest. Because it is. It's less interesting than this game. But, yeah, thank you for watching. Farewell.